Thanks for tuning to Acquired Taste Media. Make sure you click the link in the bio, like, subscribe. You know what to do. Really appreciate the love. So, Uncle Russ, my Uncle Russ, man. Ain't heard from him in I don't know how long. He done came out of the cut. All right. Say a little something to DJ Akademics. Let's listen to a little bit of it. I'm gonna get to the end though. I want y'all to hear the end. For real, for real. This is about 5 minutes, so we're not gonna listen to the whole 5 minutes. Because you know exactly what he's talking about. He's talking about DJ Akademics and all that nonsense going on with them. But let me give you a little bit of it.
Good morning. Yeah, I share something because I was asked from a friend. He sent me the comments.
That friend was LL Cool J. Okay, best believe that friend was LL Cool J who sent him that information.
But I know that he's popular amongst young people. Let me say this: hip hop has been the founding fathers. Without Hollywood and Chiba and Starsky and Kool Herc and Busy Bee and Love Bugs, and without Grandmaster Flash and Grand Wizard Theodore, and without those people, I wouldn't be here. But I was there before there was such thing as records. These are people who played the parties that Rush Productions promoted. So they are the founding fathers, and they created hip hop. And no, they didn't all get so much money. But as far as money, hip hop has been great because it's given people ways to survive, and other people have become extremely rich. I mean, I remember working with artists who were the biggest of the big, and some of them are not so wealthy today. I remember signing paperwork for Jay-Z and Kanye West, and they're pretty rich.
I'm talking shit now. Talking big shit.
All. And I was
talking big shit.
As I said, and I look at hip hop as a way to empower others. You get older, maybe if you get older.
He gonna get older.
Okay, you will also look at hip hop that way, because in the end, life only gives you a comfortable seat and memories. And my memories of people like the great Grandmaster Flash and his rapper Melly Mel. Let me see. People who place the bass in the face, you're about to see first place in the rap race. The sounds you hear, so good you hear. Have no fear, the great Grandmaster Flash is here. Introducing the Disco Dream on the Mean Machine, the Darth Vader on the Spy Beta. They might go on forever. Flash. My memories of him are greater than the yachts I got on. Are greater than the trips I took around the world. My memories...
All right. So we know what he's getting at. He's pretty much saying that, the hip hop pioneers,
right now,
it's history, it's your roots, Hollywood. Something that you should know if you're into, music and hip hop. Let's get to the end. Let's get to the shade room.
Is that how you pronounce it? Like the clothing?
Here's the shade room.
So, don't forget your roots, Academics. Is that how you pronounce it? Like the clothing brand? Stop it.
Not stop it.
Pause and be grateful for those who came before you, who built your life.
Built your life.
How wealthy you are, how many boats you float on, how many cars you own. How many people have you made rich?
How many people have you made rich?
You made successful, who have made their families successful. What have you done?
Whoa.
For the culture?
With that shade.
Importantly.
Oh, that shade.
I know Kanye's songs, and I know Drake's songs. I don't know you.
Whoa.
I know I sound like Stacey Dash. I don't know you, nigga, at all. I don't know what you made.
Damn.
But I wish you well.
That's what you call shade. But he wishes you well. But that was totally shade right there. This is just shady Russ. Russ with the shade. But anyways, first of all, I want you to hear that shade, okay? I'm waiting on Academics, and Academics ain't going for it. He's coming back, and he's going to have some shit to say. Everything Russ said was on point. I think that, I think this may be going a little bit too far, just because, Academics, all he was saying was the pioneers of hip hop, the ones who supposedly started it, look broke and like they don't have no money and like they were never successful. That's his mentality, is how he looks at things, and that's fine. But everybody doesn't measure their success with material things. That's first and foremost. Second, when we talk about the pioneers who started this, it's kind of going back to what LL Cool J was saying. When this shit first started, it wasn't even supposed to last. So so of course, when the first people started making records and the first record labels started and distribution started, they was shitting on niggas. They wasn't paying niggas. They was taking their music and putting it out just like they always do when it comes to black people. Take our shit, make money off of it, and cut us the fuck out. Okay, that's what they were doing in the beginning. Then as time went on and they seen that hip hop was actually becoming, part of the culture, as well as individuals were becoming smarter. Individuals were, starting to get lawyers and, start to do research on certain things. Things started to change. But, the bottom line for me, and I think what DJ Akademics is actually missing in the conversation, and is why people are coming at him about the conversation, is the fact that in the beginning, it wasn't supposed to work. In the beginning, this shit wasn't going to be around. Then, when the white people, started seeing that this shit could be $1 million industry, then you start seeing distribution companies pop up, and they start, pushing, black music, R&B, hip hop. They start pushing black people, period, the culture. And once they start doing that, that's when the big money started rolling in. And of course, we know how they play us when it comes to money. So academics should already know and understand that, hey, in the beginning, the reason that you see these old heads who were the culture, who started the culture, who, were the first ones on the front line and doing things with the culture and stuff like that, you see that they don't have any money, or that they're not, billionaires. It's just because of the situation that they were put in at the time. It's because of the lack of financial literacy at the time. Once again, them taking advantage of our culture at the time. You know what I'm saying? There's numerous movies out about, black artists who were exploited by white label owners and stuff like that when they were in the music industry coming up. So, when you talk about the music industry and you talk about the pioneers and the beginning and all that history, then, you have to take that shit into consideration when you talk about the older people, okay? Period. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk about them, because there's a lot of artists out there who got their music stolen. There's a lot of artists out there who got their publishing stolen, their masters stolen, and all because they did not know the game at the time. They didn't understand what was going on. All they knew was, I'm making music, they're paying me, I'm good. They had no knowledge of, what history may hold for them. They had no knowledge that, record labels are going to one day, be, not non-existent, but, be at the bottom of the totem pole. Because right now, motherfuckers is thinking about independence. Motherfuckers ain't really thinking about record labels. That's why these record labels got to come with a bag for these niggas, because niggas ain't just signing for a watch and no fucking car and shit like they used to. I mean, back in the day, they were signing niggas for cars, yo. Cars. Like, yo, I'm going to sign you to this label. I'm going to get you a new car. While at the same time, we're steady asking where our money's at. Hey, where's the money for the music? Where's the money for the record? Oh, money, here you go. Here's a new car. Oh, money, here you go. Here's a new house. Cool, but where is the money, though? Like, where is the cash that I could see, that I could touch, that I could spend myself? So, like I say, I fuck with DJ Akademics. I know he's going to have something to say about this. But at the same time, like I say, you got to take history into consideration. You got to take history into consideration. And, and if you're going to take history into consideration like you're supposed to, then you'll realize and recognize why a lot of these older, pioneers of music, of hip-hop, aren't, millionaires and billionaires, like the Kanyes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely it was definitely like a gap with education, with financial literacy. Like, these labels weren't teaching black people about, being financially literate and keeping their money and reinvesting their money. No, they were just taking their money, taking their music, giving them a couple dollars, and bye. So that's really why a lot of our pioneers aren't millionaires and billionaires like the Kanyes and stuff like that, because They probably didn't have any financial literacy, so they didn't know anything about how to use money as a tool and how to make money work for you. All they knew was, shit, I'm in the projects. I can move out the projects. Shit, I can get out the projects. I ain't got no car. I could buy a car. Like, simple shit that they was trying to take care of when they was, just getting into the rap game. And once again, nobody was showing them no love. Nobody was like, yo, I'm going to take you under my wing and show you about financial literacy. No, they was just taking advantage of us and exploiting us for our talents like they always do. So, like I said, I'm just going to be waiting for the DJ Akademics response, because Russell definitely threw some shade. There was definitely some shade in that. So, let me see how DJ Akademics reacts to this. And, it should be funny. So, make sure you click the link in the bio, like, subscribe, you know what to do. Peace.